Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hurricane HQ, and today we have another tropical weather outlook here for the East Pacific Ocean. Now before we start this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, ring the notification bell, and also join our Discord server as a pretty big weather community, and I definitely recommend you join that. So let's get started. Now currently in the Atlantic Ocean we have nothing here to watch. It is pretty quiet over the past few days. The only thing that we did have is Tropical Storm Elsa, which went straight through Florida and through the entire East Coast. It really impacted a lot of people with flooding rain and strong winds. And definitely, it also impacted me, so I definitely got a lot of rain. I got over 3 inches of rain from that. So I definitely got impacted by Tropical Storm Elsa as well. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the East Pacific, as we have a 70% chance of tropical development here in the more eastern East Pacific, and a 40% chance just to the west of that area there. Now, in this video, I'm mostly going to be talking about the 70% chance area, as this is what really we have to be watching for a potential Category 3 major hurricane forming according to the GFS model. So here is the latest information on Area of Interest 1. Now, an area of low pressure is forecast to develop southeast or south of the Gulf of, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, in the next few days and move generally westward or west-northwestward at 10 to 15 miles per hour, well offshore of the southern coast of Mexico. Environmental conditions are expected to support gradual development of this system, and a tropical depression is likely to form mid to late this week. So here's my forecast for the tropical cyclone impacts overall from this system. Now, I'm putting it at none for both heavy rain, wind damage, and storm surge. And the only reason I'm doing that is this tropical cyclone is not going to be impacting land. At least that's what the models are showing right now. Now, of course, that could obviously change in the future, so that's why we have to be watching this that's why we have to watch this closely. But at the moment, I'm putting it at none for all 3 different things, as there's a pretty low chance of it even impacting land right now. So here's the current satellite here. So here's actually the area where that 40% is. This is what they're watching for that. Now, if this does develop, it's not really gonna stay organized. It's mostly gonna die out pretty soon after development, if it even does develop, which I'm not expecting it to. The odds are against it actually developing, as it has a 40% chance. And I'm going with the National Hurricane Center with that one. I don't think this one's going to be forming, although the one that's going to be coming out of South America and Central America, that one I think has a pretty high chance of formation. The National Hurricane Center giving it a 70%, and I'm actually giving it an 80% chance of formation this week. So now let's take a look at the latest weather models. So right now we're going to take a look at the GFS model. Now you can see right here, we got that area that is IOA 1 that we've been watching out for. Now, as you can see, this will gradually develop, and if you're wondering what this is, that is that area that has a 40% chance formation right there. That is that first area, and it's going to die out pretty soon, even if it does develop. But we really have to be watching this area right here. So as you can see, it starts to get strong in about 1.35 hours out here. It gets pretty strong below 999 millibar. That is a tropical storm already. And that actually might impact the Mexico coastline with some high surf and rip currents, although no storm surge. You can see it does get pretty strong. It continues to intensify, getting into 984 millibars, 975, and 969 millibars. That is rapidly intensifying. If this were happening right now, this would be rapid intensification. But yes, this is very, very fast development here. 960 millibars, possibly getting into 959, 955 millibars at the peak. And if anyone is wondering, this is a Category 3 here, because you could see 945 to 964 is a Category 3 hurricane there. So we have to be watching out, because we could be seeing a Category 3 hurricane from the system, with winds possibly reaching 111 to 130 mile per hour ish there. And I was seeing that on the models. So could this be our next major hurricane in the Pacific Ocean? I think it definitely has a pretty good chance of becoming in the next major hurricane. Now, this is going to be my chance of formation. This is just overall, what am I forecasting for the system, and what am I predicting for that chance of formation? I'm actually predicting an 80% chance, and I'm actually sorry, I was supposed to make this red here, the 80%, but just pretend that's red. That 80% would be a high chance. Even the National Hurricane Center 70% is definitely a red and a high chance of formation within the next 5 days. So we have to be watching out for this forming pretty soon, and potentially becoming our next major hurricane in the Pacific Ocean this month. Now, currently in the Atlantic, we have not been seeing much right now. We did see Tropical Storm Elsa, or should I say Hurricane Elsa, which it did become. I actually did a live landfall coverage of that. But yeah, Hurricane Elsa was definitely pretty strong for some people. It delivered really strong gusts, tornadoes, some storm surge along the Florida coastline. That impacted a lot of people in a very short amount of time. And the only thing that comes close to Elsa that I can think of is Isaias. So this was pretty close to Isaias, Tropical Storm Elsa. Although it did travel more to the east, so the wind side of things wasn't as bad for I would say the Northeast, except like Massachusetts area. But I mean, like the Mid-Atlantic did not get the worst of the winds. I know South Carolina and below, you definitely got strong winds, but I would say from North Carolina all the way to about New York State, I would say you got most likely the weakest of the winds. And they did get pretty strong for parts of Massachusetts area. I know they were actually predicting near hurricane force gusts for that area, so definitely some strong winds there. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope everyone found it informative and enjoyed the video. Now, I know this one was a pretty short video, but I haven't uploaded recently, and my mic is still broken. So I'm going to be working that out. But yeah, I definitely recommend you subscribe to my YouTube channel. My goal is 200 subscribers by August the 1st. Also, join on my Discord server. It is just above 50 members now. And yeah, I definitely recommend you join that server. It's a great place to talk about the tropics, severe weather, everything like that. So yeah, definitely recommend you join there. And finally, my Twitter page. On Twitter, I post about the severe weather and tropical weather much more than on YouTube. So if you want daily posts and information, I definitely recommend you check out my Twitter page. It just passed 65 followers, and all those links will be in the description below. But yeah, my Twitter, I post just about everything all the time there. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone found it informative, and have a nice day.